Well, I had a very interesting, a little bit disturbing dream last night. I went to bed last night. I just said, Spirit, you just show me something I need to know, or anything can you share it with me? Anything I need to know about, or whatever. And I got a dream, and I woke up. It was probably like 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I better write this down or voice it into my phone or something, take notes because I might forget some of it by the time I wake up and want to tell the story. So I think the first part was interesting. I was at like a KFC and like they either messed up my order or I had to do something. I had to go back inside, so I was like backing up. It was like a two drive-through KFC, and I'm backing up on the left one, and here comes this big vehicle with like a bunch of people in it. And it kind of beats me back in there. I'm like, shit. Now they're gonna make this big order, and I'm gonna still have to wait to get my order right. So we end up going inside this KFC and then dealing with this order issue. Then that's it. So I don't know if that's related because is the shooting I'm about to tell you about related to near a KFC or in a KFC or by a KFC. So here's my notes of what happened. Two guys, these are younger guys, Middle Eastern is what I grasped. Middle Eastern descent, black hair, real dark hair, younger than I am. So usually, when you refer to someone younger than you, these kids, you always call them a kid, but whatever. Young men. I wasn't sure if this was like a shopping mall or other type of place with lots of people. It just felt like there was a lot of people around, maybe a mall or something. I remember seeing they had a black duffel bag, and I don't know if each of them had a black duffel bag or just one of them had the black duffel bag. And this duffel bag, the one I saw, was filled with some pretty serious weapons. Not talking little, I mean, although there might have been some handguns in there. This was some pretty high-powered stuff, assault rifles. I saw an Uzi in particular out of that bag. I ended up killing one of them with their own Uzi, and the other one, before I killed him, I asked him why they did this. Why did they go on the shooting spree, basically? And he did tell me. He gave me the answer. He was like injured by me shooting at him. The second one, the first one was already dead, but he was still alive. This one, and I'd asked him like before I kill him, like what? Why did you do this? Why did you guys even do this? And he gave me the answer. Flat out told me exactly why. And for whatever reason, I just could not. I mean, even when as soon as I woke up, I didn't know what he said to me. Could not remember it at all. Like I was just complete blanked out on that one for his reason. So his dad, and again, I don't know if these were two brothers, two friends, or something like that. But the last one, the second one that I was about to kill him off, finish him off for what he did. I felt like his dad finally showed up and came, and his dad had like a U.S. Marshal or other type of like necklace thing that has the badge on it. He was wearing it around his neck, and I saw the star, and I'm like, oh, I think it's a U.S. Marshal, but some kind of law enforcement is what I took, but like he was related to them or something. Not that he was a bad guy, this Marshal or whatever he was. After the kid told me, again, the young man told me why they did it, I ended up gunning. I had to finish him off. Like it was almost like my duty in this dream, like execution. What you just did, you and your friend just did, is like you're not going to jail. Like you're about dead anyways. I'm killing you to finish you off because I have to do this for what you did. And so I gunned him down in front of his father, basically this Marshal or whoever he was, as if I had to due to what he said and what carnage these two men did. It was bad what they did. I was crying uncontrollably, really bad crying, when I had to shoot this kid basically in front of his father. Mainly because I had to do it in front of his dad, but his dad knew it had to be done. I also had a dream, again, being at a KFC, ordering food, not sure if it's related because the KFC dream happened first. After I killed the second shooter, though, and I was crying, I woke up and had the immediate thought of Biden and the criminal Democrat politicians, not to say that some Republicans won't be on board too, pushing hardcore this time, like hardcore, for gun control. And they're going to point out, oh my God, all those assault weapons in the bag. These are military equipment. These people should, no human being needs this kind of stuff. Look at how much they had, the damage they caused, and look at what was in the duffel bag. That's what you're going to hear. Major push for gun control. That was an instant knowing or feeling I had as I woke up and sat there for 1 second, oh, I know where this is going. So you're going to see the duffel bag, guns, assault rifles, that's all over the news. That's what's coming. It was all about assault rifles and how they needed to stop people from owning them. This was all planned, and I asked myself where this was after I woke up. And the first thought that came into my mind was the word Berkeley. I felt so bad for that kid's dad. I cried so bad. And then I woke up. I felt so bad for that guy losing his son, but understanding, and he knew too, my son's done. He chose to do this, and that's his problem. But me being a father too now, I'm like, I'm doing this right in front of you're the dad, But the kid knew he deserved it, and the dad knew it, like it was going to happen. And okay, Joe, go ahead. And he's, we're all ready for it, And I'm just like, okay. So I used that Uzi again and gunned him down in this dream. And God, I started crying so bad when I did that. For number one, I just killed somebody, but even though the damage these two people caused was bad. It wasn't just a couple people shot today. It was not that. It was pretty bad. So probably a lot of people. And then after that, I thought about, well, remember Woo Woo Dude? He had a vision. I don't know if it was a dream or a vision, but he said, they showed me these different race of people, or ethnicity or whatever, background, in a jail cell, and they were all sleeping, and then one by one it was awaken, and the Asian people awoke or whatever. Then, oh, there's the Middle Eastern people, awaken. Oh, there's the MS-13 Mexican cartel kind of thing, awaken. And he was talking about, obviously, sleeper cells, is what he was getting, would start to be activated soon. Now, this is just a few months ago. He's got this. And then I think I got a dream about something with the sleeper cell, too. I can't remember now. But I thought I had something on that, too. So my initial thought about this when I woke up also was, what if this happens? I do say if, because it's just a dream I had, but I feel like it's get ready, it's coming. Is that sleeper cells are doing this. So they're going to be activated. These two were Middle Eastern. They had very dark hair, black hair, young men who, and I know there's been controversy about some of these shootings we've heard about, Sandy Hook and others, and, oh, it's just actors. No, it's not. It's real. It's fake. Whatever you think. And again, with this one, I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because the agenda of shutting down your Second Amendment rights, that's the deal. They're going to try and shut down our Second Amendment rights, and they're going to show how bad this carnage was, and, oh my God, these assault weapons did it, and this is one of the worst ones we've ever seen, because they're really going to push for this while they got control of our government. And I guess I say wow, because I still think Trump's coming back. And is it interesting that since Biden's been in office, how many shootings, notable ones, have we had? Quite a few for this guy's first 2 or 3 months now, isn't it? And if my dream means anything, and I think it does, because I got that same knowing I get honestly, when I think it's a prophetic when it's going to happen, I got that same feeling immediately. But I was awake when I said, where's this at? And I just hear in my head, Berkeley. But then, of course, I start questioning, well, was that me just thinking that? So between you and me, it doesn't matter where it's at. The main thing is gun control. So I did search, though, Google Maps, KFC in Berkeley. And there's definitely one right there, right next to Berkeley, in Berkeley. And there were 2 other ones close by, too, that I guess you could kind of say was also in or about Berkeley. 2 KFCs, 3 of them total. But one in particular was the closest. So, I don't know if that meant anything, but I just wanted to share this with you because I'm going to tell you now, I think this is about to happen. And I know some of you don't hear about my dreams, but damn it, some of these things have happened in my dreams. And again, the train derailment was the most recent one. The flooding one, again, Florida's having a problem right now where I live, just south. But the destruction I saw in that dream would honestly, that little flooding, toxic water, I don't think could cause damage. It could cause people to move out, but not cause damage, severe damage to a giant city, like a major city, like New York City kind of a city, or San Francisco or something. That dream was, whoa, serious destruction. But sometimes the main thing is, well, there's a flood problem, and you get it the way you get it. So anyways, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. And boy, I feel like they're really going to push to get this agenda going, this gun control agenda. Take care.